Join me from Solihull to Worcester Foregate Street on one of the trip reports to ever forget. Hello everyone, it's Mercedes Guy here. Welcome back to another trip report. Today you guys join me from Solihull and I'm taking a ride with West Midlands Railway back to Worcester Foregate Street. Solihull station was opened in 1852. My train today will depart from platform 2, which is the 1511 West Midlands Railway service to Worcester Foregate Street. Here comes our train for today. Today we'll be travelling on one of West Midlands Railway's Class 172s, built between 2010 and 2011. The Class 172 is the last ever Turbostar to be built at Derby Works before the Turbostar product got discontinued in 2011. Today I'll be taking one of West Midlands Railway's Class 172-0 units, also known as the ex-London Overground units. My unit fleet number for today is 172004. Let's head on board and see what our unit has to offer. Seating comes in a 2+2 configuration featuring only charging facilities. I don't really understand why the 172s don't have any tables at all. Time for a very quick seat tour before we leave. The legroom is pretty decent for a bay of 4. Down here we can find a UK 3-pin plug socket and as well as USB ports. Overall comfort of the seat is pretty decent as well. The backrest though is rock hard in places for some reason. This type of seat can also be seen on the Class 375-9s operating for South Eastern and the 379s. Up here we can find some overhead luggage racks and a couple of other luggage racks towards the end of the coach. We depart Solihull on time at 15:11. Total scheduled time for today will be 1 hour and 20 minutes approximate. Here is our calling points for today. After all of that, we call at Acox Green. I then decided to move to a sideways facing seat as somebody decided to sit next to me, but I wanted to move, as I don't really like it when people sit next to me. As well as that, we arrive into Tyseley. I then decided to swap seats again. Shortly after leaving Tyseley, we then pass Tyseley TMD depot. This is where West Midlands Railway perform heavy maintenance on their Class 172s and 196s. And as well as that, Cross Country also maintains their Class 170s here. Here we see a West Midlands Railway Class 196 which is just about to pull into the depot now. I do really like the scenery around here just before we pull into Birmingham Moor Street.
We are now approaching Birmingham Moor Street. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Our next station call point is Birmingham Moor Street, one of the three main stations serving the city centre of Birmingham. Moor Street Station was opened in 1909, just 5 years before the First World War. Time for a toilet overview. The Class 172s only have a wheelchair accessible toilet. The toilet state does seem to be clean, minus the paper on the floor. I don't particularly like the system in which the toilet uses. Sadly, nothing was functioning at all. This is a thumbs down for me, unfortunately, as the sink was not even working at all. It started to get extremely busy as we arrived into Birmingham Snow Hill. This situation will get a lot worse though.
And step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
We then find ourselves at Jubilee Quarter. Absolutely chaotic right now. Only 2 coaches, not big enough. So, I have to suffer for a whole hour to get back to Worcester. We then find ourselves arriving into the Hawthorns, where you can change for West Midlands Metro services, which serves Edgbaston Village and Something Central Station. We then call at Smethwick Galton Bridge, where you can change for services towards Birmingham New Street and Wolverhampton. This station also replaced Smethwick West in 1996. We then find ourselves at Langley Green. We then call at Rowley Regis.
That's why some of it with other sections. I think the one across Canada might be. Like good because there's less routes to go, if you know what I mean, whereas at least even for that one they could go on through.
We then call at Old Hill. I then finally managed to find myself a seat.
It's out though, so I'm hoping to get like 20. You're doing unit 1 at the moment.
Our next station call point is Cradley Heath.
Yes. You got a letter from Kitty Cole. Johnny today. No, why are you bothering me with that?
Everyone gets one, and they get one from Worcester. We get one from Worcester.
Our next station call point is Lye. This station is known as the shortest named station in the UK, with only 3 words to its name.
I can't do shapes. Shapes just confuse me too much. Can't.
Shapes. You can do shapes. Good foundation.
No.
I don't know what the other one was. They had 3 different sports lined up and they used one of them. I don't know which one.
I do volleyball, badminton, boxing.
Yeah, but I got 45. I don't know because I got an 8 coursework for physical and a 7 and a coursework for physical. I can't remember what it was. I got 4.
We then arrive into Stourbridge Junction, where you can change for services to Stourbridge Town. The journey from Stourbridge Junction to Stourbridge Town is one of the shortest train journeys in Europe.
I didn't have to do that. But
I then moved to another airline style seat. Our next station call point is Hagley. As we arrive into Hagley, we then notice that we are now crossing into Worcestershire. We then call at Blakedown. We then arrive into Kidderminster, where you can change for the Severn Valley Railway. Shortly after departing Kidderminster, we then find some heritage stuff on the Severn Valley Railway. We then arrive into Hartlebury, which is the least used station in Worcestershire.
We are now approaching Droitwich Spa. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Our final stop of the day is Droitwich Spa, where you can change for services towards Bromsgrove and the Cross City Line. After 1 hour and 20 minutes plus a 3-minute delay, we are fast approaching Worcester Foregate Street, so I'll give my thoughts and opinions on the journey now. This honestly was a trip from hell. The Class 172s, whilst looking a little nice, wasn't very comfortable at all. As our service today was only formed of 2 coaches, the train got extremely overcrowded between Birmingham Moor Street and Stourbridge Junction. The Class 172s also lack tables and foldable trays, which isn't very good at all if you have a laptop with you. Coupled that up with the slight delay, I overall was extremely unimpressed with today's journey. We arrive into Worcester Foregate Street 3 minutes late at 16:39. I would really like to thank you guys for coming along on today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any content that I upload, then please do consider to subscribe to the channel, as that helps the channel to grow more support and population. If you want to, you can share your thoughts and opinions on my journey today in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Joe Mercedes signing out, and peace out.
Platform 2 for the 1645 West Midlands Railway service to Stratford-upon-Avon